Welcome back, guys, to We Talk Boxing. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the rematch which is taking place this weekend between Johnny Fisher versus David Allen. Now, as I mentioned a second ago, this is the rematch between the pair. The first fight was a little bit controversial in terms of the outcome of the fight. To me, it could have went either way. I did feel that David Allen probably should have won by a point, but it was a close fight, and it's boxing, it's subjective, so it just depends on what that judge prefers when they're watching a fight live, if you know what I mean. And I know what majority of people thought who won, but it isn't to be. But anyhow, the victor on the night was Johnny Fisher, so he remains undefeated. But before getting to all that and give you guys my prediction in regards to this rematch, I'm just gonna discuss the card in itself. But okay, so this fight taking place this Saturday the 17th at the Copper Box. Now, when looking at the card, it doesn't scream out excellent event. Okay, there's no real massive names apart from the pair that are fighting on the card, and there's pretty much nobody's compared to myself. I'm looking at this card and I'm like, who's who? So there's no big names apart from the two main eventers. Now, this is a good opportunity for people like myself and maybe other boxing fans to maybe watch the fight, because I don't know if there's many other fights which are going on this weekend in terms of cards around the world or big name fighters that are fighting. I can't really think off the top of the head, but this is an opportunity for us to maybe have a look at maybe some of the up and coming prospects in Britain who potentially could maybe do something in the next 12 to 18 months, give or take. But yeah, as I mentioned, it is a copper box event, and it's going to be live streamed, I should say, on DAZN. So for those that don't have the app, obviously download the app or just stream it. It's up to you. But anyhow, getting into the main event then, because there's no other meaningful fights to talk about on the card. I believe this is going to be a good fight. I don't think it's going to be as exciting as the first fight, because I do feel that Johnny Fisher is going to be able to correct the wrongs that happened in the first fight. He knows where he went wrong, and he should know anyway what he has to do to kind of pull it right. Now, it was a close fight. It was very subjective in terms of judges' opinions, but Johnny Fisher was put down. And from my estimation, he won the first 4 rounds quite comprehensively. Then he lost the next 5 rounds before winning the last round. And it's a 10-rounder. And this fight as well, the rematch is a 10-rounder. So it could go similar to how it went the first time. However, my prediction for this fight, I'm going to say that Johnny Fisher wins it. I feel as if David Allen had his chance, had his opportunity. He caught Johnny Fisher not cold, but he caught him off guard, I should say. And all fighters and all professional sports people do have off nights, and I feel like this was Johnny Fisher's off night. Now, realistically, if Johnny Fisher, because he won the first 4 rounds, if Johnny Fisher would have just put a little bit more in there in the first 4 rounds, maybe he could have probably got David Allen out on her, and then we probably wouldn't be talking about it now. So I feel that Johnny Fisher should learn from what went wrong, in the first fight. So I actually think that he's probably going to get a stoppage in this fight. I'm going to say probably round 6 to round 7. I think he will probably get a late-ish stoppage. Yes, David Allen is very durable, he's very experienced, he's very game, but he took some big shots in that fight, and he gave some big shots. I just feel that Johnny Fisher has a little bit more to offer the heavyweight division, and to be able to do that, you have to get past people like Dave Allen. No disrespect to Dave Allen, because he's been around and he's fought pretty much the who's who in terms of his career, and he is a tremendous professional, good boxer, good pedigree. But I just think that when I'm looking at the boxing landscape, Johnny Fisher has a little bit more to offer, and there's a little bit more exciting fights for Johnny Fisher. So yeah, I'm backing Johnny Fisher to win this by KO/TKO, 6 maybe 7 rounds into the fight. Now, I don't feel as if I need to go through their stats because most people should know who the pair are. Most of the people that probably listen to me anyway are probably hardcore boxing fans who watched the first fight. You know what I mean? So they know what both guys are about. But I think one thing that Johnny Fisher has to do in this fight, he has to keep David Allen at bay. He can't allow David Allen to get within punching distance, because that's where he went wrong the first time. He allowed David Allen to get in his distance, and then David Allen was literally throwing these big haymakers, these uppercuts. Sometimes some of these shots weren't really like power shots, but they were shots where it would just take you off your game, make you just realise that, you know what I mean, like someone's trying to rough you up sort of thing. And that's what I felt that is the reason why David Allen had so much success in the first fight. And he's not a dirty fighter, but he's a smart and experienced fighter. So Dave Allen will use all this experience, to try and get the win again. I just feel that, as I said, I'm gonna back Johnny Fisher in this fight because I think he's just got that little bit more, that little bit something different. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. And as I said, guys, you guys could let me know yours in the comments below. Who do you see winning this fight? Do you think it's going to go the distance? Do you think it's going to be a KO, TKO, or stoppage? And for who? Is it going to be for Fisher? Is it going to be for Allen? As always, please subscribe and comment. Bless.